He just said 3. He didn't even count down all the way. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up pretty loud because I want to make sure this is loud enough for you guys. So if it starts out really loud, sorry. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Alright, somebody start the countdown. Ah! Now what is this? Aaron?
The whole company was based off of it.
Alright.
Oh, we're getting some M games.
Wait a minute. I don't want their commentary.
And Batista.
I don't want their commentary with this. Thank you. What is happening? Oh. Are we starting off with Smash? Bro. Oh. Oh, it's the... He's from... Isn't it... What is it called? Dragon Quest? Oh. He's a little Trunks looking fella. Man, I feel like I've seen so much of him now that we watched the Square Enix conference just like 12 hours ago. Ooh. Oh, let's see Mewtwo. Oh, he looks great. Oh. Oh. They're also from Dragon Quest, I think. It's the boys. I can't wait for the memes. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, we got dollar store Trunks. Can't even get Goku. Oh. His move works like a... Works like an RPG? Wow. I mean, it's cool. Damn. Looks like young Raditz. He did. He did. Okay, let's see how loud this is gonna be. Oh, we're going right back into Dragon Quest? I feel like we saw this trailer already. Oh, mounts! I'm in. What? How? We're playing it. looks kind of neat, I won't lie.
皆さんこんにちは。
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo. In this Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, we'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to introduce first.
Ooh.
What? What are you doing here?
You put on a nice tie for us.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Not this way.
No, this way.
Oh, stop. He's already so embarrassed.
Maybe next time.
Are you related?
No, but we get that a lot.
Well, let's get back to it. Please, take it away.
Are people gonna draw him as
I'm
Bowsette
Doug
now?
Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for
Doug
every type
Bowsette.
of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action, RPGs, or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Okay, so let's get a look at one of those games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Ooh, Luigi's Mansion 3, huh?
Hello?
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him. Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye, for not long after Luigi arrives, things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't
He's so
plan
scared.
to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. Luigi's new Poltergust G00 has the powerful suction capabilities required, and other new features as well.
New features?
First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action.
You can hit other
Next,
ghosts?
the suction shot. Find the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy furniture and more. It's
This looks
effective
so
against certain
fun.
ghost types too.
I love how
Sometimes ghosts
horrified
may
he
feel
looks.
inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. The powerful air pressure released
how
will
nervous he
away ghosts,
is.
and it's perfect for when you need a little air.
He's shaking.
We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely
Egad?
Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking on spikes. Indeed, there are obstacles too great
Bro,
for Luigi to handle.
Put Luigi in Smash, you
And if
cowards.
he pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, he makes for a great co-op partner. But proceed with caution. Gooigi
Oh,
and
no!
water definitely
Oh,
don't
no!
mix.
Oh,
Now
God,
please
he's
direct
dead.
your attention to the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure.
Multiplayer.
It also houses up to 8 players for local or online
Oh,
co-op
God.
gameplay. Defeat all ghosts before time runs out. Seek and find our dear misplaced toads. And face any challenges the tower throws at you together. What a place to wake up in. A haunted hotel
Ooh.
with floor after floor of oddities. Many traps Imps and mischievous ghosts lurk within.
Oh my
What
gosh,
will
how
befall our
cool.
missing Mario and friends, and his dear brother Luigi? Their fate rests in your hands.
I love
Luigi's Mansion
Luigi
3.
and now Gooigi. That looks so fun. Wow.
So that was Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest game in a series that I personally love. And we can look forward to seeing some of the new gameplay elements that await in this strange hotel as we dive deeper into this title on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2019. We'll be streaming content, some you've never seen before, right from the show floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2. And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2019. You won't want to miss it. Or this. Have a look.
Damn it, I need to sneeze so bad. Wasn't happening. Oh.
Overslept too long.
Oh.
Far too long. Sing me your story. What has become of... Oh! Thra! No! What have they done? Avarice unchecked for an age. Evil takes root. Darkness spreads.
I don't
From the
recognize.
dark, light. Brighter than the 3 suns, they spark to life.
Ah, it's Pokemon Conquest again. Reskinned.
And brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra. No! Unlock your true potential. Unite as one. Only together can you defeat what is to come.
Hello. Ah.
They're going to need all the help they can get.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Where are we? Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Oh, it's so good! Man. I remember playing this on my Game Boy. Put him in Smash! Oh! Oh, oh. Water Temple had nothing on Link's Awakening. Big feels. That's a date, boys! Dang! We just saw their conference. What are they releasing? Oh, is this another Dragon Quest game? Dude, I have seen so much Dragon Quest in the last 2 days.
Action RPG Trials of Mana is getting a global release on Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
Set destiny in motion with the power of mana. Trials of Mana.
Weaves in. Oh wow, that's loud. Oh, the original games are on the Switch. Cool. Wait, did they port them? That's awesome. Oh.
I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her?
Oh, Witcher.
I was hoping you'd come.
Hog. Complete edition. Wow, this year too. That's exciting. Beloved students.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
I feel like I remember
Come,
this.
won't you? Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Yeah, they
What
did
should
this
we
at the
do?
Nintendo Direct in like February,
Every last
right?
one of them.
Just want to make sure we didn't forget about it. All right.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. So the Philistine.
Still needs a date. Oh.
The darkness itself.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship, so we can open our true hearts to one
Dude,
another.
all these bangers today.
My teacher.
Both sides of time are revealed to you. What shall you do?
How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
Oh, wow. There you go. We got a date.
Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
What? This is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Wait, are these kids like going into like a haunted mansion to play Resident Evil on their Switch? What are you doing? Go home.
No lights?
No lights.
It's
Hey,
perfect. Excellent.
Let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Oh, dude.
Try.
Are you excited for my live stream where I break into a haunted mansion to play Resident Evil on my Switch?
Yeah.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay. Did I get it? I got it.
Where's the zombie in real life gonna come from? And the Switch is perfect for that because you can run with it. Genius. Ow. Why was that so loud? It didn't even hurt. I was just surprised how loud the clap was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for clapping. Did he forget the Switch? That was the whole point. Wow.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today.
Ooh.
Hey, she!
Yo, what is happening? Gundam Man? Fighting the main bad guy from Kung Fury?
As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something.
Ooh, that back bend.
But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Frog, he said his name was Travis Touchdown? Did I hear that right?
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
That looks pretty neato.
This is Kaiser.
Duke Nukem?
He led an elite team of Contras during war. Hungry Bees!
I don't think
HB
so.
is actually a cyborg. I love him so much. This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket.
Oh.
They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
You soiled my armor.
They said it was like about 45 minutes. Oh, Contra. Huh. Huh. Oh, are they porting the other Contras? Wow. What? Oh, they said eShop. We do, so... Hold on. I have to gather my thoughts. Oh my god, it's this fucking game again. This game hasn't come out yet? How many times have we seen this trailer, truthfully?
I have arrived.
Don't give up.
Begin the mission.
I think this is the first time we've seen people.
The battle's already started?
If you get in our way, we will eliminate you.
A new awakening draws nigh.
Oh, you can walk as people. I think that's new. We didn't see any of that. We saw like 10 minutes of the robot fighting something. And it looked like it was being played on the Nintendo 3DS. Looks like Genos with black hair. Ooh. what's this guy? Now this is pod racing. God damn it. Pretty neato guy. Wait, that was the whole thing. Panzer Dragon, you just get shoot stuff with your Dragon Boy. Hey, you know what? Alright. Are you caught up on Attack on Titan? No, I'm not. I need to.
Konnichiwa. Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
That's Pokemon
Earlier
noises.
This month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series.
Yeah, you
Pokemon
did.
Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned.
Okay, I'm staying tuned.
By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you.
Just like Pokemon,
you may not be able
Let's
to
go.
use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon
They're using
of
it like a
yours, then
Pokewalker.
something good might happen.
Yay!
In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world.
Wow, that's...
In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym.
Oh my
where
god.
the Water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you.
Nessa.
If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience the battle between Dynamax Pokemon, which is an advanced strategy from this region.
Okay, Nessa, let's go, Water-type gym
Immediately
leader.
after this Nintendo Direct,
I dyed my hair for a reason.
Stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Live gameplay?
And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
Shift gears to what? Not Pokemon?
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world.
I know we've seen pieces of this before too.
Sweat, years of research. We finally made it.
Years of research.
The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts.
Oh yeah, it has a dog.
Release isn't going through.
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about
Yeah,
to
that's
die,
the best.
the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way. There's no way. What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've got to know the whole truth.
He's still alive out there. I know he is.
It does look neat. Wow, we're getting a lot of release dates. Nice. Good, good. Pepe jams.
The Empire of
Death by our
Was part of that
is not an honor they have
gameplay?
earned.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, right, because you can also play it on Switch. I forgot.
Much worse.
Wow, we get to see all these villains, though.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Oh, wait.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Wait, this is a different one. I got confused. This is the, I forgot what it is. This has been out for a while, though. This is like their, third installment, right? I think that was Miles.
In blood.
All hope is fleeting in the face of Thanos.
Ultimate Alliance? Yeah, okay. Oh, they had Gwen, too. Very cool. Yeah, I played a little bit of this. Or like one of the similar games a while ago. Yeah, okay, it is the third one. Hey, Sugar. Cadence of Hyrule? I'll play it. Looks cute. I like that it's like they're all dancing because they all move in one step. Ooh, June 13th. 2 days away. Oh. Oh. Eggman? Wow, look at Yoshi go! Wow, Knuckles too! It's the Olympics again! Oh my gosh! You can compete online? Oh, that's so fun. Look at how many events they have! Hi, Elsie! Oh, that's awesome.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for. Please take a look.
I swear, please, don't bait me.
Your attention, please.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
They say Nook? Look how pretty it looks. Look at the textures. Joke's on you, Drugs. I own a Wii U as well. Wait. Look at all those other little plants. Wow. Oh, Fuchsia. Look how pretty it looks. can have New Horizons. We have a date. Oh my god. Next March.
Originally, we announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought.
That's okay.
We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing.
I'll take it.
On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners.
Yeah, we gotta watch some of the Treehouse.
So, we've prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond. Let's have a look.
Spyro. The Reignited Trilogy. Pog. That's that new Hollow Knight, right? Minecraft Dungeons? Right, Elder Scrolls Blades. My friend Pedro. Alright, Doom Eternal. The Sinking City? Youngblood, Wolfenstein. Dead by Daylight. Alien Isolation for the Switch? Final Fantasy. Oh, Just Dance 2020. Hog. Oh wait, for the Switch? I might be able to get that. Dauntless. Hey, I've been playing a lot of Dauntless, by the way. we might have some Dauntless streams. Oh, Mario Maker 2. Oh, more Smash? Oh boy. It's actually Banjo! It's not! But wait! They did it again, they really did. I can't believe it's actually Banjo-Kazooie! Wow! Dude, Smash community is going crazy right now. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Nice.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay.
Until next time.
One more thing, huh?
It better be Metroid.
Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
Oh. What is this? Thank you for the host. Oh, is this another Breath of the Wild? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I have chills. Oh. Dude, is the castle raising? Is it DLC? What is it? Sequel to Legend? It's the sequel! It's in development! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! That's so exciting! What? What?
Extra cool shit.
Like floating islands.
Dude, floating islands, Kevin. That's what the first one was missing. Would have been a
Dude,
10 out of 10.
Nintendo.
That's awesome. Very cool.
That's so far away.
Be still my heart.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be on Switch 3.
Be still my heart.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Oh, that's so exciting.
E3 2019.
Oh man! All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our
Okay.
watch along to
I want to see this treehouse though.
We are about to do our post show, Kevin. Let me know when we're good. Will you do that?
Show me this, please. Oh please. Oh please. Oh please. Oh please.
We're here at the Nintendo booth. We're going to spend a couple minutes talking about what we just saw in that Nintendo Direct, and we're going to give you a sneak
Legend of
peek of the
Zelda
booth.
Skyrim 2,
So,
Todd Howard, you
I don't know about you,
madman.
but I think there's a lot of folks out there that are pretty excited.
Yeah,
about what
we
they
saw
just
Luigi's Mansion 3. It looks
Well,
so
Doug, I think it
fun.
goes without question that I, myself, am a huge fan of the Legend of Zelda series. Like a lot of people, I put a lot of time into the Breath of the Wild. So, personally, I am incredibly excited that we're not getting
Dude.
new DLC. We are getting a full sequel, a brand new game in
That is
development
so
for Nintendo
cool.
Switch.
Because we
hopefully
knew
everyone out
with
there
how
is excited
good
as
Breath
well.
of the Wild was, it
Certainly
wasn't a
you're
matter of
Zelda
if
fan,
we were
there
getting a
was lot to
sequel,
like in this
it's a
Nintendo
matter of
Direct.
when,
A lot
right?
of other things as well.
Oh,
Lots of
wow.
games for lots of players, from Dragon Quest XI's to even things like Panzer Dragoon, the Dark Crystal, Astral Chain, looking great. Was there anything in the Direct that stood out to you?
For me personally, I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm a huge fan of the series, and I look forward to being able to walk through the various levels of this.
I don't give a fuck what
hotel
anyone else
with my
showed
sidekick,
anymore. I
Luigi.
know.
And the thing I'm actually really looking
Wow.
forward to is the new Poltergust and its updated capabilities, including the slam move. It's gonna be a lot of fun, killing ghosts with ghosts.
That's
right.
And,
It feels really good.
yeah, I have a feeling this game's gonna suck up a little bit of my time.
You just did that, didn't you?
That was a dad joke. Sorry.
That made me so happy.
You know, one other thing I'm really excited about is what we got on the floor here, and that is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
That's right.
You
I think
missed
this year
it.
is probably the
Hi,
most space
Acro.
we've ever dedicated in our booth to a Pokemon game. The booth
I
looks
just want to see it.
fantastic.
I just want to see the
give you a
gameplay.
quick sneak peek of that.
Show me.
It's themed on
Look at
the water
look
gym,
a main
and
series
what we've done
Pokemon
is
game
we have recreated
on
the Gym Leader Battle
TVs.
Arenas. So everybody here at E3
Beautiful
is going to get a chance
renders.
to play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield in the environment of the Gym Leader Battle Arena, and I think that's going to be really great for them. But we have something
Basically said the
special
next
for
Zelda
everybody
game will be
watching
on the
live.
Switch.
Our very first segment on Nintendo
So I don't think
Treehouse
it's
Live
far
this
off
year
as many
E3
people
is
believe.
going to be Pokemon Sword.
I don't think so
and
either.
Pokemon Shield, and we're going to give people
Because didn't
a
Breath of the
look
Wild
at
come
a
out
much
2016?
bigger part of that game.
Or was
and
it
I think
2017?
that the team is almost ready, so I'm going to head over there in just a second, and we're going to get that kicked off.
Fantastic.
So
great.
Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for some Treehouse Live. coming up right away.
2017.
Great. Thanks everyone for viewing.
Right.
Make sure you tune in
It'd
next
be about
for
3
Treehouse
years.
Live, and tune in for the next
feel like
3
that's a good
days
amount
to
of time.
Treehouse Live. We'll have discussions with developers about the games that they're building. We'll give you some sneak peeks at some first play, and we really look forward to giving you a chance to see
Because
everything
we
that
saw
have
the
to offer
development
at
of Breath
E3
of the
this year. Thank
Wild
you very much.
wait like forever ago. That's
Hi,
before like
everyone,
we
and
really
welcome to
knew it was going to be on the
Nintendo
Switch.
Treehouse Live 2019. My name is Teresa, and we're here to kick off to the first view of the live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'm here with our very, very special guests, Mr. Masuda, who is the game producer, Mr. Amori, who is the game director,
We
and
love
they're
Masuda.
accompanied by David from the Pokemon Company. Thank you very much. They also have a little cameo appearances of Square Bunny, Gurky, and Sobble. They're super, super cute. And then I'm also accompanied by Terry and Bill, who just cartwheeled into our segment over
Yep,
here.
we're about to watch some live
Alright,
gameplay of
so
Sword
to
and
kick
Shield.
things off,
I'm
there was,
hyped.
A lot of announcements from the Pokemon Direct last week, and then there was some
Hi,
more
Cora.
information that came out this morning. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Amori, do you have anything to add to that information?
先日の任天堂ダイレクトもそうなんですけども、まあ先ほどのすみません先ほどの任天堂ダイレクトあと先日のポケモンダイレクトでいろいろ新情報が出たと思うんですけれども、なんかこう追加でお話しいただけることありますでしょうか。
そうです。まず本作の大きな特徴の一つであるダイマックス、そして伝説のポケモンをご紹介することができたので、まあ多くの皆さんがソードシールドの魅力をまず少し知ってもらえたかなと思ってます。
So we're really happy to finally be able to reveal one of the big features of the game called Dynamax, as well as the legendary Pokemon. And I think that's really getting a lot of the fans out there excited for the games.
Yeah, we want to know all about it.
Really, really excited. I think we're gonna
Dynamax
get
is
a sneak peek
crazy.
to that element. But Bill, do you have anything else to add?
That's right. I think today was anything you can share about what we're going to be showing on Treehouse Live for everybody watching at home?
まあ本日のこのツリーハウスライブでどういったことを見せることになるんでしょうか。
そうですね、先ほどのダイレクトで、水タイプのジムの挑戦というところと、あとジムリーダーのルリナーについて、公開しました。で今回の、ツリーハウスライブでは、ワイルドエリアとマックスレイドバトルについて実際にプレイして紹介したいなと思います。
So in the direct we just saw, we revealed the water type gym and the gym challenge and the gym leader Nessa. But in today's Treehouse Live, I want to demonstrate via actual live gameplay the wild area as well as some map raid battle gameplay.
We're gonna see the wild area.
Is something that's brand
Cool.
new. For
Chewbacca, thank you for the
Pokemon
Twitch Prime for
games.
14
We have
months. I
not had an
appreciate
area
you.
like this. Can you maybe give people just a little bit of information about what it is?
そうですね。今回ワイルドエリア、こういうなんていうんですかエリアっていうのは多分ポケモンシリーズでも初めての
I'm so
ことだと思うんですけど、
excited.
もうちょっとこう詳しく教えてもらえますでしょうか。
そうですね、このワイルドエリアなんですけども、最も多くの種類の
So we're gonna get to see the gym
してまして、天候によって
and the wild area.
出現するポケモン
Live
が変わる
gameplay of
今ま
both.
でのポケットモンスターシリーズでは存在しなかったような広大なエリアともなってます。
So this is really kind of the first time that we've had such a huge, wide open area in the Pokemon main series RPGs, and you'll, in the wild area, really find the widest variety of wild Pokemon out of any area in the games, and it also changes the Pokemon you can encounter depending on the weather conditions and where you go and the time of day.
あとその町と町をつないでいるので、冒険中にも何回もここに訪れることになります。あとちょっと見て いただいて分かる通り、カメラをこう自由に動かすこと
You
が
better
できる
get to
ので、
walking.
それによって落ちているアイテムであったり、
Look
空
how
を飛んでいる
steep.
ポケモンを探すこともできます。
Oh, it's
And the
so
wild area
cool.
spans across multiple towns, so your adventure will take you back to this, the wild area multiple times. And as you can see on screen here, you can control the camera freely in this area to better find hidden items that are lying about, and also see the Pokemon that are flying above in the sky.
Well, yes, and it looks like we are seeing Pokemon out in the field here, correct?
そうですね、フィールドポケモンがちょっとうろうろしているような感じには見えるんですけれども。
そうですね。ああいったその生き生きとこう動いているそのシンボルエンカウントって呼んでいるポケモンとのエンカウントと、
I'm so overstimulated right now.
びっくりマークが出てくるのがあるんですけども。あれはこうまたシンボルポケモンでは偉大にこう新しいポケモンが出るかもしれないというそのランダムのエンカウントのドキドキ感、どちらもその遊べるようになってます。
Okay.
So yeah, we have the Pokemon.
I just want to say too, even though he knows double kick, some kind of fighting type move, like
but at the same time, you actually just saw an exclamation mark pop up in the tall grass there.
we've seen it before with typings that don't end up being that typing later. It could just be. Yeah, okay. I'm not taking that as firefighting confirmed, just for the record.
It looks like we've got a lot of different types of Pokemon that appear out here in the wild area as well.
I love watching him jump like that. He's so hype.
今ちょっとバトルでも見てわかる通り、今回は単性のバトルという風になってまして。今回の単性のバトルで、実際に戦ったり、ボールを投げたりして。
So it's interesting. So some of the Wingull and the Bunnelbees are hidden.
The battle system, you know, it's the traditional turn-based battle where you choose moves to defeat the wild Pokemon before you can catch it, or battle against it before you catch it.
ポケモンごとに特性があったり、道具を持たせることもできますので。 かなり奥深いバトルというのも体験できるようになってます。
And you'll find that their, you know, Pokemon abilities are back as well as the ability to give them items to hold. So there's definitely a lot of
No, I
depth
didn't
to the
see.
battle system. Pokemon
Show me, show me, show me, show me.
実際に戦ったり、ボール
Pokemon to encounter, and of course, battle against it before you catch it.
ポケモンごとに特性があったり、道具を持たせることもできますので、かなり奥深いバトルというのも体験できるように。
Branch poke. Okay, that was his like special. And taunt. Ooh, taunt.
And you'll find that their
Pokemon
abilities are back as well as the ability to give them items to hold. So there's definitely a lot of depth.
Oh, he's level 12, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, certainly I think fans are going to look forward to the depth within that battle system, and they'll be able to enjoy that both within the game as well as in their one-on-one battles as well.
Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Taunt is dark. Donna, thank you.
そうですね。通信で対戦したり、その奥深いバトルをそうですね待ってる方もいらっしゃると思うんですけど、方にはすごく満足いただけるようなバトルになっています。
Yeah, I definitely you can have link battles with other players, and of course, I think there's a lot of
fans
out there that are looking forward to kind of this return of the really, you know, in-depth.
Hey, by the way, if you just got to stream, we were watching from the Nintendo Treehouse live gameplay. Oh, he whistled, and they stopped. What does that mean? He whistled, and all the wild Pokemon stopped. Digger speed?
You can see it's actually raining right now where we're wandering about, and depending on the weather condition, the kind of certain types.
Stormy, thank you for the shout out for Shix Dozo. Appreciate it.
Water type Pokemon.
Guys, check her out, please.
You would see more ice type Pokemon, for example.
毎日こうワイルドエリアは
Cool,
天
so
候
like
が変わったりするので、行くたびに新しい出会い
we knew that, so like weather depends on what types we'll see. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
The climate's pretty dynamic, so if you come back a different day, the weather may be completely different. So we really think that players will have a lot of fun coming back multiple times and seeing the different Pokemon that appear depending on the weather conditions.
The weather
We're
changes
talking about,
daily.
the different encounters, but it looks
What
like
is this
Terry
whistle?
can also whistle to attract Pokemon, and different Pokemon have
Look at the
different reactions
Metapod.
to when he does that.
まあエンカウントシステムの話をしてたと思うんですけど、今ちょっと口笛をして、まあいろんなこう反応をして子供たちがしてると思うんですけど、もうちょっと教えてもらえますでしょうか。
そうですね。そのポケモンは種類によってまあ近づいまあプレイヤーを見ると近づいてきたり、逆にこう逃げていったりするポケモンもいます。でなかなかこう空を飛んでいるポケモンとかが捕まえづらかったりするんですけど、口笛を吹くことでまあこちらにこうおびき寄せたりとかですねして。
Dang, wait, what level is our score, Bunny?
Yeah, the whistle is kind
12?
of key to encountering certain
And
types of
stab
Pokemon. For
Ember
example,
did
if
that
they're
much
high
to
above,
that
you
level
can't really,
7 Metapod?
encounter them
Damn.
very easily, so you have to attract their attention by whistling at them.
She
But at the same
tanky.
time, like you said, they're kind of different Pokemon react differently. Some might see
Oh.
you whistle and run away, for
There we
example,
go.
or others may be
It's gonna be
curious
for the
about you and
Switch
approach you.
dongle.
Terry's doing a great job of
Don't worry, don't worry.
capturing
Lots
Pokemon here in
of
the wild area.
other little baby Pokemon have different moves that don't necessarily mean they're dual typing. Remember, Piplup learned Peck
That's right.
just because it fit being a
So I
penguin.
think for today's
And it
Treehouse
never ended
Live
up being
segment, we're
flying.
gonna
It was
explore
always
this
water
part
steel.
of
Okay,
the
I'm
wild
holding out
area
hope
as
for
we
Score
kind of
Bunny.
head closer to
Not
one of the towns in
firefighting.
the
I
game.
don't believe
and
it.
That should give us a good sense of this one particular part of the wild area, but clearly there's a lot more to the wild area than even what we're showing here today.
今日お見せするのは、あくまでもこの近くの町に、近づく、なんていうんですか、この辺りだけをちょっと紹介するんですけども、もっともっと本当に広くていろんな場所がワイルドエリアにあるっていうことですよね。
そうですね、かなりこうポケモンシリーズにおいては広い場所となってまして、遠くに行けば実は強いポケモンとかも出たりしてですね、自分の気持ちに合わせてこう遠くに行ってみたりとか、近くでいろんなポケモン捕まえたりとか、いろいろ冒険してもらえたらなと思います。
Yeah, this is just a small portion of the wild area. If you wanted to walk really far out there, there's lots of stuff to discover, and it's it's much
And
wider available to discover. For
Oh, it's
example, much
snowing
stronger
over
Pokemon
here.
that you may want to go try and seek out.
あと、
Is
ちょ
this
っとこ
Dark
うしゃがみ
Souls?
ながらこう草むらを歩いてたりしたんですけど
No,
も、
those are where the little
ポケモンによ
drops
っては
are, David.
プレイヤーを見
Those
つける
little
と
like
逃げてしまう
stone
ポケモンもいますの
holds.
で、こうしゃがみながらこう近づくと気づかれずにエンカウントすることもできます。
That's where the
Yeah, we were actually
Dynamax
just,
raids
I
are.
think Terry was showing the crouching down motion, where you can kind of get into the tall grass and quietly approach some of the more perhaps timid Pokemon. Otherwise, they might run away from you.
We had talked about how when the weather changes, that specific Pokemon.
Look
lets
at
it
him,
grow
a
more often.
choke.
So like right now, it's hailing, so there's a different variety.
Fallen.
氷が降ってるので、ちょっと違う
I'm
タイプ
walking
の
in.
ポケモンがちらほらとちょっと見
そうですね
かけられますよね。
ここは今天候が雪に降っているので、こういうタイプのポケモンが出るようになってます。
Yeah, since it's snowing right now, we might see a more ice type Pokemon
Oh,
appearing in the
he
field.
flex.
And here we have.
Oh god, he's chasing them. You can taunt him.
Always picking my fights.
He said, "What the fuck you want?"
Now, of course, you can access the wild area from very early in the game, but as we see here, there are some rather strong Pokemon out there.
結構序盤からワイルドエリアに行けるようになると思うんですけども、結構じゃあここではレベル高いポケモンも出現するということですよね。
そうですね。ちょっと奥に行けばやっぱりレベルの高い
He's level 26.
かなりこうレベルに差があるんで、これはちょっと
Completely outlevels our any of our Pokemon. We can't get away.
Can't take on. Probably run away from this one. Oh,
You can't run away. Rip. F's in the chat, boys.
強いですからね。
Do you get buffed by hail?
ああ、
Hog. Wow, just one shot those score
Of
bunny.
course, one of the other things that we saw in
Rip.
one of the
Show me
Nintendo
Sobble,
Directs was
please.
that to kind of help you navigate the wild area, we saw the return of the bicycle.
You see, he can see his breath in the snow. That's so
やっ
cool.
ぱ自転車はファンも結構多くいたりするんで、今回こう自転車に乗ってこの広大なエリアを冒険することができます。
Yeah, I think there are a lot of fans looking forward to the return of the bike.
And the
it
bike
definitely
goes
helps you get
straight
around
into the
this wild
water
area.
to become an aqua bike. Slow down! Who? You're passing them! I don't know who they are. Was that Vanilla?
することもできたり、あとは今水上に
No,
そのまま
that's
乗れ
a
たと思うんですけど、
uh
スムーズにこう
the
水上に
octopus,
入れるので
Frillish.
こういう広大なエリ
What's that
ア
guy?
をこ
Go
う
back.
なんでしょうね、自由にこう冒険することができるようになってます。
So yeah, it really helps you get around the wild area very quickly. You can even hold down the B button to kind of get a little dash move going, so you can get some extra speed. And as you saw, you can just kind of seamlessly transition to going above, on the
Look
lake
how
there, kind of
fast
sliding
they're
over the water.
going.
So it definitely helps you get around.
This is definitely a bike I wish I
Dude,
had.
if
when I was
Professor
younger.
Oak saw this, he would have a stroke.
そうですね、ダッシュできたらすごいスピードで走れますから。
Yeah, definitely get you around quickly.
Oh.
And then, of course, we also see that there's, certain secrets out in the wild area for players to find.
なんかちょっとなんていうんですか、隠れ的なものもちょっと
We got a big backpack, by the way.
このワイルドエリアはいろいろそのキラキラと
Oh,
光ってる
fishing
アイテムをしていたり
spots.
するので、毎日訪れるとまた新しいアイテムを見つけることができます。
Yeah, every time you come back, you'll find like kind of hidden items in different spots in the wild area, so it's a lot of fun to walk around and discover them.
And of course, activities to enjoy like fishing.
あと釣りも今ちょっとポケモンちょっと釣って。
そうですね。釣りもワイルドエリアではまあいろんなことができるんですけど、まあ釣りもその一つ。
Get back on that lake.
There's definitely a lot to do in the wild area, and as you
Show me what else is in the lake.
いろんなポケモンに出会えるんで、もう釣ったりいろんなポケモンに出会ったりしてほしいなと思います。
A lot of different ways to encounter the variety of Pokemon in the area.
Who's that?
Now, one other thing that we've noticed here on the left side is that we're seeing some icons pop up on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, from Gloria.
いろんなアイコンが出てるんですけども、何でしょうか。
そうですね。Y と書かれているものと。
Who's that guy?
いろんなアイコンが
Is that a mon standing out there in the grass?
これはYY 通信といって、
That's some other thing. For the people? That's a people. That's an NPC. Hi, Jedi.
So this is part of the new kind of communication functionality we're calling that's through this device called the Y-Com in the games, and you can actually have these what we're calling stamps appear to kind of show what other players are up to.
今実はこれ近くで増田さんがそのまま遊んでいるんですけども、その交換をしたいっていう。
He's like exhaling, he looks at his hands, he can see his breath.
He's playing the Gloria character there, but this stamp is signifying that he wants to trade with us.
まあここで通信交換とか対戦とかをまあ自由に呼びかけたりして、まあ例えばマックスレイドバトルもここで呼びかけることができます。
So you can use these stamps to kind of invite people to battle, trade, or even
as random people. That's another person.
Gloria. これ増田さんです。
Just running around in the wild area.
He's playing Gloria.
Is it is that wait?
ワイルドエリアはまあいろいろなこうプレイヤーが違う目的を持って遊んで。
Does that mean that other trainers can just be in the wild area? Or is that an NPC?
出会う場所でもありますね。
No, that
reasons that players will come back to the wild area, but you can kind of encounter them, other players, if you're connected in the wild area and see them in your game.
Oh wow, so if you are connected, you can see other players in the wild area. Wow.
世界中のプレイヤーがこのワイルドエリアで一緒に遊ぶことができます。
That's
And this works either
awesome.
via local wireless with other players that are nearby playing at the same time. You can also connect with to the internet to kind of play with other players from around the world.
Awesome.
That's right, and it looks like now Terry has gotten to the town that we were heading towards.
Right, but there's some lights in the background, these red pillar lights. Could you guys explain what these are?
It's just humans in the wild area.
遠くに赤い光の柱みたいなものがあるんですけども、それって何でしょうか？
そうですね。あれはですね、ポケモンの巣でして、で中に非常に強力なダイマックスポケモンがいます。そのパワーエネルギーが赤い光で出ていますね。
So those are actually what are called Pokemon dens, and there's a red light emitting from them when there is a Dynamax Pokemon inside. So the red light kind of represents the energy of the Dynamax.
Dens. Dens of the Dynamax.
And what that means for the player is that you can go there and encounter that Dynamax Pokemon in a max raid battle.
Well, perhaps we should show what the max raid battle is like.
そうですね。じゃあ早速じゃあマックスレイドバトルも
そうですね。
ちょっとやってみたいと思います。
はい。
Alright, so as we're prepping up to do said max raid battle, Mr. Mori, Mr. Masuda, could you explain a little bit more to the people watching at home about what the Dynamax feature is?
ちょっとダイナマックスについてもう少し詳しく教えてもらっていいですか？
そうですね。これまでですね、メガシンカーとか Z 技っていう要素があったんですけども、今作ポケモンがパワーアップする新要素として入ったのがダイマックスです。
So Dynamax is actually a new way to power up your Pokemon in these games. It replaces
Arcanine,
what we've seen
Togekiss,
previously, for example, Mega
Ludicolo,
Evolution,
and you're going in there with your score bunny? I don't know about that, Victor. Oh, you can switch? You can switch with Pokemon in your box too?
選んで戦うことができます。で、今回はボックスからも1匹選べるので、そこから1匹選んでルカリをちょっと選んで戦ってみようと思います。
And each player participating in the battle can choose one Pokemon from either their party or from the box. So it's important to choose one of your stronger Pokemon since you before you go into the max raid battle.
で今回1匹なんで途中で交換はできないので大切に戦ってください。
And you only get to choose one, and you can't change during the battle, so you've got to make sure it's a good choice.
Wow.
So strategy and communication is incredibly key.
Look
here.
at Steelix, dude. Look at Arcanine. Ludicolo. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, cooperation between the players and also really determining the roles is going to be very important to defeating the opponent.
例えば、タイプ相性の強い、良い技を持っているポケモンが中心となって攻撃して、で戦況に合わせて補助技とか、回復技で味方をサポートする。
Do only one of you get to Dynamax your Pokemon against them?
Maybe which of the 4 Pokemon
My boy Ludicolo, I know he's out here.
And also, like, who can be the best kind of supporter or the Pokemon that will use healing moves to support the team.
Wow,
Yeah,
so it's
I'm
a true
playing
4v1.
For my first move, I've used I've used Reflect to try to protect all of us a bit.
そうですね、僕はトゲキスを使ってるんですけれども、今リフレクターを出してちょっとチームを
Oh,
守ろうとしてます。
so that was
そう
Reflect.
するとみんなが守備力が上がるんで、これによって
Yeah, smack him up, Ludicolo.
防げる
Oh, with the scalded burns?
Definitely help protect against some of these
That's
powerful
good.
attacks.
Oh, God. Oh my God! Ludicolo, no!
I guess we should do roll call. I'm playing Ludicolo, so I'm actually just got hit, and as you can see here, Steelix is doing multiple attacks. Is that fair?
ちょっと今ハガネールが連続で、技をいろいろ出してきたんですけれども、それって結構不公平ですよね。
そうですね。ダイマックスをしているポケモンは状況に合わせて2回攻撃してきたりとかですね。しますので、油断しないように戦ってほしいなと思います。
So yeah, when you're going up against a Dynamax Pokemon, sometimes they will take multiple moves, and so you really kind of can't let your guard down.
Do you think they're gonna Dynamax the Lucario? I hope they Dynamax the Arcanine.
Is it okay if I use Dynamax?
Am I clairvoyant?
ダイマックスなんですけども、
Am I?
各ターン、プレイヤーは1回しかできないんですね。で、プレイヤー側が順番にダイマックス権利が回ってきます。で、バトル中にどのプレイヤーか、1人しか、1回しかダイマックスできないので、このダイマックス。
So you returned him, put it in the Dynamax ball.
That actually rotates between the players each turn. But
Yo.
Dynamax runs throughout the entire battle, so it's important to
Hello?
what the exact right timing is to be able to.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, actually.
So yeah, obviously a lot of strategy goes into these Dynamax raid battles.
結構じゃあ戦略性の高いバトルなので。
そうですね。で、ダイマックス技を使うと、その効果によって、例えば今、炎の技を出したんで、日照りになりましたね。
Yeah, and you can see that there are, once you Dynamax, the Pokemon's move.
Dude, Arcanine looks so cool.
And they also have these added effects, like you saw a drought was just triggered based off Arcanine's attack.
How was that decided? They just asked. So I think only one person can do it on the team.
I think it's very impressive.
As we could see, Steelix just put up a barrier around him.
今ちょっとなんかバリアを張ったみたいな感じになってるんですけど。
今、
Did you use solar beam?
ソーラービームが一旦で出せましたね。で、これもまた連携のすごいいい連携だと思いますね。
Your Scald was doing work.
で、バリアなんですけども、今不思議なバリアというものがダイマックスに貼られてまして、で、今ヒットポイントがこう減ってくると、そういうバリアが登場します。
So yeah, with the barrier, what happens is once his HP is reduced, it'll put up this kind of barrier that you have to take down before
so
it'll actually start
any
taking
Dynamax
damage.
Pokemon, okay, when they get below half, they put a barrier up.
ダメージを与えるごとに一つのゲージが減ってきます。で、攻撃力が低いポケモンでも高いポケモンでも1ゲージずつ減っていくので、この時はもうどんなポケモンでも攻撃してこのバリアを壊していった方がいいですね。
But you can see that there's a couple of different parts to the gauge, and each time you hit it with a damaging attack, at least one of those will be reduced. So even if your Pokemon isn't particularly powerful in the attack department, it can still reduce the gauge by just using a damaging attack.
ダイマックス技だと2ゲージ減らすことができますね。
Well, yes, as you can see, my Togekiss used Dazzling Gleam, which is
Oh,
not particularly
so
effective,
any
but it's still
move
good enough to
will
break that
bust
barrier
that shield down. So it's a mandatory, has to take like 5 turns. I see. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for even the weaker Pokemon to, participate and really contribute to the fight. And Dynamax
Why did
moves, if you use it against it, it'll
Sandtomb look like
two
nothing
two-
when he
two
did it to
slots.
Arcanine?
So yeah, you guys have broken down the barrier, so now you just need to defeat the Pokemon.
We're very close, but one thing that we haven't talked about is that storm that's kind of lurking around Steelix. Could you talk a little bit about
上のなん
that?
かちょっと怪しい雲っていうかその荒い天候っていうのは何でしょうか。
Look how cool he
ダイマック
looks.
スしたポケモンのエネルギーがこう頭上でこう現れている状態で。
That's really the kind of the energy of the Dynamax phenomenon, just kind of brewing above their head.
もうちょっとで倒せますね。
Looks like you're probably going to be able to defeat this one without too much trouble.
この指、攻撃を集中させたりする
Follow you
こ
makes
ともできます。
Togekiss the center of attention.
お、これで
Trying to be the tank.
Oh, there it is.
マサさん倒しましたね。
Ooh,
お、倒しまし
he
たね。
exploded.
And we didn't have a single Pokemon faint. That was actually pretty good.
今回一匹も気絶してないので、よかったです。
はい。
So now all of us have a chance to actually catch this Steelix.
Yeah,
and
so
by
once you
catching
defeat
can we
it,
add them to our party?
you have a chance to catch it.
捕まえるチャンスがあるんですけれども、捕まえたら、手持ちのポケモンとしてこう加えることができるということでしょうか。
あ、そうですね。なんでこのポケモンを倒すとゲットするチャンスが生まれます。で捕まえるとポケモンをそのまま手持ちにすることができたり、結構実はいいアイテムも手に入ることもできます。
捕まえた。
So yeah, you can actually, every player who participates in the battle are able to get a chance to catch it. But even if you don't catch the Pokemon, there's still a variety of rewards for the players.
Oh, so everyone has a
get
chance to
items and
catch
such
it.
That will help be
Huh.
beneficial in their adventure.
And then you get additional
世
loot?
界中の友達と
That's cool.
プレイヤーとか友達とぜひ遊んでほしいなと思います。
So it's definitely something that I hope players will be excited to play along with their friends, but also other players from around the world.
Yes, my daughter has really gotten into Pokemon with Pokemon Let's Go, so I'm very excited to be able to do raid battles with her in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブイで娘がすごいポケモン好きになったので、結構こう一緒にマックスレイドバトルができることを楽しみにしております。
そうですね。
So I think Masuda-san, I think there was another topic that you wanted to touch on.
実機プレイは多分以上になると思うんですけども、
はい、
増田さんからお話ししたいことがあるっていうのは聞いたんですけども、
はい、そうですね。ちょっと皆さんにお伝えしたいことがあります。ポケモンホームはポケットモンスターシリーズとポケモン GO のポケモンたちを集めることが新しいサービスで、もちろんこのソードシールドとも連動します。
Yeah, there's one thing I'd like to talk about, and it's about the Pokemon Home service that we recently announced. So it will connect with the Pokemon RPGs as well as Pokemon Go to allow players to really gather all of their Pokemon in a single location. And of course, it will also work with the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
ただし、ここでこれまでポケモンバンクのサービスをご利用していただいているファンの皆さんにちゃんとお伝えしたいなと思っていることがあります。
But there is one important change from the previous Pokemon Bank service that I want to tell all of its users about.
これまでのポケットモンスターシリーズは例えばサンムーンではアローラ図鑑に含まれていないポケモンも、全種類をポケモンバンクから連れてくることができました。
So in previous games that worked with the Pokemon Bank service, you were able to, for example, in Sun and Moon, bring over any Pokemon even if they weren't in the Alola Pokedex.
でハードが任天堂スイッチになって、ポケモン1匹ずつに対しての、表現自体も、非常に豊かになりました。
But with the transition to the Nintendo Switch hardware, with its, it being much more powerful, allowing us to be much more expressive with each of the individual Pokemon.
でもう一つポケモンはもう今では図鑑番号でいうとやっぱり800を超えてます。
And now we're well over 800.
No, Ray just said she was, David.
でその中で1匹ずつ大切に
I wish that was canon.
バトルバランスも取って限られた開
Because
発
it
期間の中で
benefits
最新
me.
作をお届けするためにどうするかっていうのは長い間議論を重ねてきました。
And at Game Freak, we really spent a lot of time
I know,
thinking
I
about
did that
what the
too.
best way to move forward was, really preserving the quality of all the different Pokemon, while also, taking into account the battle balance, having so many different Pokemon available, all within, a limited development time, so we don't keep fans waiting too long for every new entry in the series.
その結果今作から対応方針を変えることにしました。
And after a lot of discussion, we decided to come to kind of a new direction.
つまりですね、ポケモンホームとソードシールドの間を行き来できるポケモンをガラル図鑑に登場するポケモンに絞ることにしました。
And so what that means for Pokemon Sword and Shield is that players will be able to transfer their Pokemon from Pokemon Home only if they appear in the Galar region Pokedex.
図鑑の舞台に合わせて冒険の舞台に合わせてこだわって登場するポケモンを決めています。
So we were very careful. We spent a lot of time really thinking what the best selection of Pokemon to match the setting of the adventure would be.
さらに詳しい話は今後の取材とかインタビューでちゃんと説明していきたいと思います。
So I'll talk more about the details in future opportunities such as media interviews, but I wanted to let you know today.
ただポケモンバンクをご利用してくださってるファンの皆さんには少しでも早くお伝えしたいなと
Probably Yoshi.
本日を
It looks so cozy
I know
though.
there are a lot of users of the Pokemon Bank service who are looking forward to Pokemon Home, so I wanted to let them know what the change would be well in advance.
But of course, as somebody who's been hunting for a lot of shiny Pokemon and Pokemon Let's Go, any of those Pokemon that do appear in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'll still be able to transfer from Pokemon Let's Go into Pokemon Sword and Shield through Pokemon Home, correct?
レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブイでたくさん色違いのポケモンを探して捕まえているんですけれども、それらのポケモンがガラル図鑑に登場するのであれば、ホームから、転送するっていうのができるんですね。
ホームを経由して連れてくることができます。
That's right. Yeah, as long as they're in the Galar region Pokedex, you can transfer them from home.
That's great.
Awesome.
Well,
そうですね。もちろんですね、今作のソードシールドガラル地方でもまだ見ぬ新ポケモンを含めてかなりのポケモンが出てきますし、ポケモンのボリューム、ゲームのボリュームとしてもかなりの、満足いただけるようになっていますね。
Yeah, in the Galar region, you're going to find a lot of Pokemon, including a bunch of Pokemon that no one has discovered yet. So the games are definitely chock full of content.
ガラル図鑑を完成させるのも非常に大変だと思うんですけども、皆さん頑張って集めてほしいなと思います。
And it will be no small feat to complete the Galar region Pokedex, but I do hope that players will give their best to try and catch them all in the region.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see how the story unfolds and to explore both the region and the wild area. But is there anything else that you want to add before we say goodbye and move on?
僕も非常に今回のゲームのストーリーとかワイルドエリアでの探索っていうのを楽しみにしてるんですけれども、ちょっと最後にお二人から視聴者に向けての何かお言葉ありますでしょうか。
そうですね。先ほどマックスレードバトルを4人でやりましたけども、やっぱりやっていて楽しいんですよね。ちょっとなんですかね、今までのポケモンの中ではなかった新しいシステムになってます。
They still have to show us the gym battle, guys. Don't worry.
楽しく
They said they would. They promised.
遊べるっていう仕組みはすごい皆さんにぜひ体験してもらいたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, for me, it definitely is the max raid battles we just showed off. Playing together with your friends and this kind of cooperative battle feature that we've never had in the Pokemon series before is really just a lot of fun. I hope fans of the series will look forward to being able to try that for the first time.
そうですね。ワイルドエリアでいろんなプレイヤーと一緒に冒険したりするのってすごいやっぱり楽しくてですね、ローカル通信で友達と一緒に遊んだり、インターネット通信を使って世界中のプレイヤーと
I want them to mess up. Like, I want them to slip up and show us a Pokemon that they haven't released yet, so we get to see it first. That's what I want.
Connecting via the internet.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you all for watching. What we're going to do is, as we get ready for our next segment here on Nintendo Treehouse Live, we are going to go down to our Luigi's Mansion booth and give you all a sneak peek at what people are going to experience here on the show floor. It's a very, very special booth. So take a quick look at that, and then we will come back in just a few minutes for our very next segment, which I think a lot of people will be looking forward to very much. Thank you very much.
Luigi's Mansion. Debated.
Hey guys, I'm Morgan here with Audrey, and we are.
I don't really want to listen to that for right now. I did not lie. They said so. They said they would. Let me turn this back on at least. They said it would just be a couple minutes. Ow, my knee. Why do I sit like a maniac? They specifically said in the direct and earlier in the Treehouse that they were gonna show us some gym battle footage with Nessa. David, did you see Nessa? Did you see the water type gym leader for the Galar region, Nessa? Oh, you didn't. Don't worry, I'll show you. I'll show you. She is beautiful. Another wife? You tell me. Splash. She is so cute. She looks like Ramen Girl Pog. You mean you aren't the water type gym leader? My having blue hair makes a lot more sense now. I did it. It was all calculated. I am clairvoyant. I dyed my hair blue just in time for them to announce the water type gym leader is gonna be in the Galar region. That's Pog. Syfy, I'm getting nothing else done at work. Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna come out sometime in the future. It's taking up a lot of my headspace. Just like the games for your birthday? Wait, Charlie, waiting? Wait. What's happening here? What's going on? Buy like 20 dogs and they'll announce 20 new dog Pokemon? Oh, I'm literally on my way. The Sinking City on Switch is a cool announcement. I did not expect that. Ooh. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm gonna have the most fun birthday ever. I'm gonna play Pokemon till I can't play Pokemon anymore. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna stream on my birthday. And we're just gonna stream until I pass out in my chair. It's a detective game in the H.P. Lovecraft inspired world? Oh. Interesting. There's no such thing as you can't play Pokemon anymore. It's true. I mean, like, physically. Like, my body is dying. Short hair Zelda? Fog. Have I missed anything from Nintendo? Peachy Creme? So the Direct has passed. The Direct was about an hour ago. So we saw all of their releases, but I don't know what you saw. Did you see anything from the Direct, Peachy? Because if you didn't, I got some good news. We got some Pog announcements. I just got to work, so I missed it all. Well, I know there's one thing that you're probably excited about, right? You're a fellow Animal Crossing fan. So, we got to see a little bit of gameplay. They showed us a little bit of the world and the render, and it's beautiful. And they gave us a release date and said that it's going to be released March 20th of next year. They had to delay the release date a little bit to make sure the game is where they want it to be. But it was a beautiful little trailer, and I'm so excited about it. I actually screamed. And we got an announcement for Breath of the Wild 2. So exciting. Too far away. I know. It was like, oh god. I want it to be today. I want it to be right now. I want to play Animal Crossing immediately. But I was like, at least they have a release date, you know? At least it'll fly by, I'm sure. It'll be here in no time. We have a lot of games to preoccupy us until Animal Crossing. I've been playing OG Animal Crossing on my GameCube for a few weeks in preparation. Aww. I love it. I want to find like an emulator so I can play it on stream. Like New Leaf. I love Animal Crossing so much. Oh, also. Oops.
Start a life there and from scratch. But we thought maybe we can give the players a new experience.
I wasn't sure what we were watching.
無人島という何もないところを一から作り上げていくっていうところで、今までだったらもう最初から村として存在していたために選択肢としてなかったその新しい選択の自由っていうところでも新しい体験をしていただけるんじゃないかと思いました。
And then another thing that we thought was by giving the players a choice, a freedom to build something there, something that they may have not been able to in previous.
I might play Dauntless a little bit, Drox.
That we were able to give them that opportunity to build.
My since E3 was yesterday and this morning, my D&D day got moved till tonight. So I'm gonna be playing D&D tonight, so I won't be streaming at night. Oh, but here's more Animal Crossing. We get to see gameplay right now.
So I think one of the things that to continue on what Kyoko-san was talking about expanding the freedom. Animal Crossing has always been a series about freedom. You could choose to spend your time however you want, fishing, collecting bugs, pulling weeds. But I think we're going to see here is how much that has been expanded.
And I love everything about their outfits. They're ready for island life. Tom Nook and Timmy and Tommy look so ready to go.
Look how pretty the renders are.
The line between the real life and Animal Crossing life is blurring even further.
They know we're watching.
今回タヌキチたちはタヌキ開発という新しい事業をしまして、その無人島パッケージプランに参加している形になります。で、ママ吉、つぶ吉もそのタヌキチを手伝って一緒に働いています。
So Tom Nook & Co. This time around, they have a development company called Nook Inc. And then the player is set to be relocating to the island through Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. And then Timmy and Tommy also have a store in there.
Timmy and Tommy.
This will be a bold new business plan. I like it. Even when they're in a beautiful tropical setting, they're thinking about the business.
It's fuchsia.
And before we kick off exploring too much, can we talk a little bit about what we're seeing right here?
はい、これ最初この島に移住してまだテントを張って、ここをベースに暮らしを始めたばかりの状態になります。ちょっと中も入ってみたいと思います。
So this is where your island life starts.
Okay, bye,
This is the tent that you'll get, and then we decided to pitch it on the beach.
Wow, I have so much nostalgia.
始めたばかりなので、サヌキチに最初に支給してもらった簡単な家具しかない状態です。
So this is how it looks inside the tent. And then we only have bare minimums that Tom Nook gave us at the moment.
I think that's key. He really did only provide you with the bare minimum here.
ちなみに今回このようにハッピーホームデザイナーでもそうだったん
Look
で
at
す
the
け
shine
ど、
on her hair.
家具を今までの半分の単位で動かせるようになっています。
Like all the details.
And this time around, just like Happy Home Designer was, you're able to move the furniture in half units around the
Really?
Dude,
Happy Home Designer was amazing, by the way.
And then so I think this will allow you to have more versatility in home decoration.
And worth mentioning here, so we're not at the very beginning of the game. It's early, but when you start, there's not even a tent there.
Oh,
ちなみに
wow.
家具なんですけど、
We don't even
動
start
画
with a
で
tent.
見ていただいた方お気づきだとは思うんですけど、今回このように全ての家具をフィールドに置くこともできます。
And as for the furniture, I think many of you have noticed in the
Just
video,
like,
but you can also place them outside on the field.
でフィールドでこう草原もなんですけど、こうテントも含
Stormy,
め
you
て
can
その
sleep.
ビーチ今の
I
ニューリーフ
promise.
の時は浜辺には公共事業をしたり家を建て
Look
たり
at
で
her
きなかったんですけど、今
hair.
回
It's
浜辺も
shine.
使ってより自由にカスタムができるようになっています。
And then not just the furniture, but also the tent itself. You're able to place them on the beach. This was something that you couldn't do in New Leaf, but we're able to do that.
The fish.
で今回動画でお見せした
A camera?
DIY の要素と
Show me the camera.
今お見せし
What does
た
it
そ
do?
のフィールドに家具を置けるという要素ですね。
She has a
この
little
2つを
phone.
メインにご
Oh my
紹介して、
gosh.
今このフィールド
Little
まだ個
Animal
人的に何もないんですけ
Crossing
ど、
cell phone.
ちょっとした家具を作っておい
DIY
て、で今
recipes.
回ツリーハウスライブの記念に写真撮影をするということをやってみたいと思います。
So there are two main elements that I want to show you. One, both of them are something that you saw in the video. One of them is the DIY recipes, and then the other one is being able to put furniture outside. So since we're here at E3 at Treehouse Live, I think I want to make that as a goal, and then
She's gonna use that phone with no fingers.
で今
She's like,
これは
bonk.
タヌキチから最初に支給されたスマホなんですけど、その中にDIY の自分が作れるレシピのアプリがあります。
Can you
そこの中
upgrade
から作るものをちょっと決めたいと思います。
all your
So
tools?
this is a
Look at how
smartphone
you
called
can
Nook Phone that I
make
got
them?
from Tom Nook. And then there's a DIY recipes app. So
my
I'm going to
God.
browse around and look for something that I want to make.
You can
で
make
DIY はこの道
your
具ですとか
tools.
家
You
具
don't
です
have
と
to
か
buy
島
them.
で取れるいろんな材料を使っていろんなバリエーションのものが作れる
That is the coolest thing ever. Say and Salamander, thank you so much for the
DIY
raid.
recipes, include
I
everything from
appreciate
tools
it.
to furniture, and you can use a lot of the materials that you can find around the island.
ちなみに雑草
Wow,
今
so
無人島で
you
草だら
can
けなんですけど
use materials you find around the
雑草を使った
island
DIY なんか
to
もありま
make
す。
this stuff.
So since we came to a deserted island, there's
That
a
is
lot of
so
weeds growing
cool.
around on the island, but those things can also become a material to create something.
じゃあ
I'm so excited.
ベンチを飾って座れるようにしたいなと思うんで、このログベンチを作ろうと思うんですけど、木材を取る必要があるので、まずは木材を
It's
取るため
Animal
に
Crossing,
このものを
David. It's
作ってい
Animal
きたいと思います。
So I want to make this log bench, but in order to make the log bench, I need some hard wood. So I am
You
going
can walk
to
up the
first
ledge.
make this axe.
So I wonder if, as we're looking around here, could we just take a look at the up in the sky because it really is a beautiful day.
そういえば動物の森ってファンの皆さんご存知だと思うんですけど、現実の時間に連動していて、その時間や季節に応じてその風景が移り変わっていきます。
So I think a lot of the Animal Crossing fans already know this, but
All the villagers have little
game
tents
clock
too.
is actually linked to the real time. So the seasons and the time of the day, it changes
all the different
according
plants.
to the clocks that you live in.
There's so
で
many.
今まで北半球の季節にしか対応していなかったんですけども、今回南半球の季節も選択できるようになりました。
And until the previous titles, we only had the game set in northern hemisphere, but from New Horizons, we have a southern
I see,
hemisphere as well,
IP.
so the users can play in the southern hemisphere atmosphere as well.
これ北半球の6月なんで夏の風景なんですけど、南半球で6月に設定すると
I could have sworn they said it in the
So
beginning.
right now, since it is June and it's set to June in northern hemisphere, but if you have it set to southern hemisphere, then it'll be in winter.
It's really cool, I think, being able to give players
wow.
that flexibility. So if you live in the southern hemisphere and you want the seasons and things, the weather to kind of match more like what you're experiencing in real life, you can have that choice. And we got lucky here, I think, that the weather is so good for the stream because you never know what's going to happen in Animal Crossing weather-wise, but this looks gorgeous.
斧の材料が揃ったんで、では次 DIY をしてみたいと思います。ただ私は作業台を今持ってないので、作業台を貸してもらえる場所にご案内します。
So now that I have all the materials for Flimsy Axe, I'm gonna go somewhere where they're gonna let me do this for free.
これタヌキチたちの案内所になっています。住民の生活をサポートしてくれるすごく便利な場所になっています。
So this is the resident service area by Nook Inc. And then they support all the residents on the island with their lives.
I love how proud they are of their accomplishment.
That's my favorite.
I feel like Tom Nook's always proud of you.
ちなみに他にも、この案内所には豆吉だったらこう何かいらないものを買い取ってくれたりですとか。
So other functions of the resident service, Timmy.
Yeah, I noticed
would,
that
buy
IP.
something
Dreadnought's
that
a
you don't
water
need in the
type.
inventory.
I feel like it's gonna have a cool
買い取って
evolution.
もらえるので、草をそのままワイルドなフィールドを楽しみたい方はそのままにしていただいてもいいですし、もう綺麗にしたい方は草をむしってここで買い取ってもらうといいと思います。
So we've mentioned weeds on the island earlier, but if you want to clean it up, then you can clean them up and then sell it to Timmy, or you can choose to leave them as well because, I mean, why not, right?
I kind of like it. It matches the rustic
True.
setting. You're on
We
a
did
deserted
draw
island.
the
Have it look a little
evolution.
wild is kind of cool.
In contrast, I picked every weed on my island.
This is getting weirder. The more
ちょっとした
we've
買い物もする
predicted.
ことが
Imagine if
で
it
き
looks
ます。
like
で
that.
道具もこのように売ってたりもするんですけど、
I would have to do something
お金
bizarre.
が余っていたり、もちろん買って済ませてもいいですし、自分で拾って材料を作ってもどちらでも自由に楽しんでいただければと思います。
So as you can see, you can do a little shopping here too, and then you have the option to buy the tools, purchase the tools here as well. But I mean, you can basically, you'll have that freedom of whether if you want to buy them or if you want to collect the materials on the island and then make it yourself.
でちなみにこのたぬき市のこの案内所でもう一つ特徴的な新しい機能があります。でそれがこのヌークマイレージになります。
I know,
So one of the new
Peachy.
functions here is Nook mileage. Nook
Mileage.
でこの
Is that like
ヌークマイルというの
like
は
fly miles?
実際の
Like-
マイルのように例えば今回お出かけ飛行機に乗ってお出かけするんですけど、その飛行機に乗ったりですか、そのショッピングをしたりとか、今この斧を実際作ってこのように DIY ツールを作ったことに応じてとか、島で過ごしていろんな体験に対してマイルをもらうことができます。
So Nook Mile kind of works like the actual airline mileage programs. So when we moved out here on the airplane, you got miles for that. And then a lot of the activities
Wow.
that you do on the island, you also accumulate miles for that. We just made a flimsy axe, so we got miles credit for that as well. And then so there's so many ways to acquire these miles and then also use them as well.
ちなみに
Wow.
日本語ではたぬきマイレージですね。
It's called tanuki mileage in Japanese.
でこのマイレージを貯めるとなんかいろんなサービスとかまたオリジナルアイテムと交換できるので、マイレージによってまた新しい楽しみと遊びが広がるようになっています。
And then these miles, you'll be able to exchange them for items
Look
and
at
other
Tommy.
activities. So it's a new way of enjoying the
Holding
game.
his little
It's
flag.
really nice that it feels like you can progress doing any kind of activity that you enjoy in
Right.
Animal Crossing. On top of it just being a fun way for you to relax, you're making progress in the game. You're having a chance to earn some of those rewards.
And you can earn those rewards for doing things that you didn't always earn rewards for before, like even just picking weeds. Sure, it made your area more beautiful, but it didn't really give you anything else. But now you can earn
Yeah,
miles for that and
Yoshi.
use them for something.
じゃ
Her name's
あ今
Aya.
の手に入ったことなんで木材を集めていきたいと思います。
Since I now have the flimsy axe, I think I'm going to start collecting hardwood.
And here we can see just the variety. Collecting things has
Oh.
always been a part of Animal Crossing, but there's so many different types of
This
collectible
is
crafting
so
materials now. Even looking
cool.
at the wood that you're chopping there, every time you pick something up, you're going to wonder, okay, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to make with this next?
でこうやって斧を使って木から木材を切り出すことができ
Man,
るんですけども、
you think they make
ちょっと
something
今
perfect.
今回
You're like,
時間
how
も
could you
限られて
possibly
いる
improve
中で
this game?
木材と
And
集
then
める
they
のが
do
大
it,
変
you
なんで
know?
今からちょっと野上さんに手伝ってもらおうと思います。
So as you can see, I can use this flimsy axe to collect
Trying to figure out what I
hardwood,
did to
but,
deserve this.
Since we have a limited amount of time today and there's a lot of hardwood to collect, I think I'm going to recruit Mr. Nogami here and have him help me out.
Right on.
どのようにするかと言いますと、この今コールアイランダーというアプリを使うと同じ
Yeah,
島に
there's
住んでいる
crafting
住
room
人同
bees.
士で一緒にプレイすることができるようになります。
So this is how I'm going to do this. On the Nook phone, there's an application called Call an Islander. And then when you call an island, you'll be able to call another resident on the island and then play together.
So since Nogami-san has a house on this island as well, he can come and help out. Nogami-san, I love your outfit. That's awesome. Looks very appropriate for
は
a
い、僕
squid
なんでこんな
researcher.
格好してるんでしょうね。
I don't know why I'm wearing this outfit, but all right.
It's a good look.
このようにそのジョイコンを裾分けして同じ住民同士で遊べるっていうのが実は動物の森シリーズでは初めての体験になります。
So actually, to be able to play with your friend or family by sharing Joy-Con controllers is something that's very new to the Animal Crossing franchise.
でこうやって一緒にやることでもう木材集めなどもはかどるので今までだったらこう一人ずつ別々に遊んで、見ているしかできなかった時間差でもちろん楽しんでいただくこともできるんですけど、今回こうやって同時に遊んでいただくことができます。
So in the previous titles, I mean, of course, you were able to watch each other play and then have fun that way. But with New Horizons, you're able to play together and then cooperate in sense. And then so it's basically a whole new way of playing together.
Wow.
And just as you're collecting this material here, looking at the wind blowing through the
Official
trees,
Nessa
the
art.
graphics,
Let me see this.
It's really just beautiful to watch, but I'm also really drawn to the sound effects here.
Wow.
Nagami-san, can you talk to us a little bit about the sound design for this game?
Look,
そうですね。
she's got
今回の
little
ニューホライズンズでは
little
よりこう
buoys
ユーザーお客
on
さ
her
んにこの
shoes.
没入体験を楽しんでいただくためにいろいろな工夫をしています。
You know what I
So
mean.
there's,
You know what they
a
are.
lot of,
I can't think
things
of the
that
word.
we've experimented and then we've tried out for the users to have that immersive feeling when they're playing this game.
でそのためにはフォーリーサウンドという手法を取り入れていまして、例えば砂の上を実際に歩いたり、あるいはちょっとスタジオの近くの草を買ってきて踏みつけたりして足音の音を録音してよりナチュラルな音を再現しています。
And in order to achieve that from the sound perspective, we adapted this technique called Foley recording. And then what it essentially does is record a natural sound and then use it as a sound effect in the game. So we sometimes walked on sand to get that sound, or cut some grass from around the office and then walked on it to get that sound.
あと今木や草がちょっと揺れてるのが見えると思うんですけど、
Give me
風を
money.
表現してま
Hi,
して
Tito.
風が強くなると木が揺れたりっていう風になんていうか現実の空気もちょっと再現しようとしています。
And then another thing that you
That's
probably
so
noticed is that the
cool.
leaves on the trees are kind of moving.
Yeah.
And then this is actually expressing the wind on the island. So depending on how strong the wind is blowing,
You can have
some
stronger
sway a little
wind?
bit harder.
And the sound of the wind is
Wow.
really beautiful too. It's
Right.
very relaxing and immersive.
じゃあベンチがそう言ってる間に出
Are
来
you
上がったん
hearing
です
this,
け
you
ど、ちょっ
guys?
とまだこれ1個だけでは寂しいのでもう1個何か作ってみたいと思います。
So now I have a bench, but just having a single furniture is a little bit sad. So I think I'm going to make something else too.
何か野上さん。
そうですね。僕がキャンプファイヤーを持っているので、それのちょっと大きい版のボンファイヤーを作ってみましょうか。
So since I already have a campfire, why don't we make a bonfire? Looks a little bit bigger and more fun.
ボンファイヤーは、キャンプファイヤーと木材を使って作ることができます。で、このように何か DIY で作った家具を使ってさらに作るというような DIY もあります。
So bonfire, you'll be able to make that with some wood and a campfire, which is an item. There are items where you will need another item to create.
You don't know shit
So
about
there's a
Animal
lot of
Crossing?
variety
It's
in these
amazing.
recipes.
じゃあちょっと野上さん
Honestly,
に
do yourself a
お伝えします
favor. If
So
you
I'm
have a
gonna
DS
change the
still,
leader, to Mr.
and get yourself
Nogami.
Animal Crossing New Leaf and come back in a
今
week.
誰がリーダーで
and
その
tell me
誰
how
に
it changed your
付き添ってプレイ
life.
してるかっていうのが分かるようになっています。
As you can see, there's a little flag on top of Mr. Nogami's head, and then that shows that he's the leader, and then you'll be able to tell who'll be leading that gameplay.
Nogami-san, are you walking around with a squid?
はい。
Yeah.
なぜかイカを持ってますね。なんでこんなもん持ってます
I don't know why I have a squid, but I always have it in my pocket.
ちょっと僕これキ
So
ャンプファイヤーを
detailed.
持ってますので、はい。これをとこれ
Just
と
lit the fire.
これを
木材も10
拾っ
個あるんで
て、はい、10個あるんで、じゃあこれで
Okay, so since I already
ボン
have
ファ
a
イヤーを作りに
campfire,
行きます。
I'm gonna pick up the wood, and then I'm gonna go craft a
So true,
bonfire
Peachy.
on the workbench.
So that's one of the things that's really wonderful here for the first time in the Animal Crossing series, being able to play side by side at the same time with other folks who live on your island. This idea that you can have your different inventories, swap back and forth who's in charge, and then take advantage of that. You can actually have up to 8 players living on a single island.
Wow!
And 4 of them can play together this way just by sharing Joy-Con on a single system. So if you've got someone in your family, their thing is, I just really like collecting this material or that material.
I don't have anyone in my
You can kind
family.
of share the load a little bit as you work on your island and then come play together.
Cinder can have
You're
a
all enjoying the
profile, I
experience
guess.
at the same time, and you're taking turns and trading and making these much bigger crafting projects. But on top of that, with the folks on your island, there's also local wireless and online multiplayer that we're going to be able to talk about hopefully more later on. But with that, it can be 8 people all gathering on a single player's island.
Cinder for mayor. I should draw Cinder as an Animal Crossing villager.
Yeah, the trailer in the
That would be
Nintendo
so
Direct,
cute.
if you saw that scene at the very end with all the different players there, that was actually made using that feature.
じゃあちょっとボンファイア
cutest.
できましたんで、ちょうど写真を撮るのにいいロケ
See
ーションを
this?
探
You
して
see this walking off the ledge and walking back up? That's more impressive than most things I've seen from a Nintendo game.
So since
また間違えた。
今までのようにこのドロップアイテムとプレイスアイテムっていうのは葉っぱの状態で置くこともできるし、こうやって飾ることもできます。
So since we now have a bonfire, we hunted a location. Miss Kyogoku hunted a location, and then decided that around the tent would probably be the best place. And then so they're gonna decorate this area. And then Miss Kyogoku also mentioned that there's a place an item and drop an item option, and then the players would be able to choose whether they want to place the furniture, like decorate the furniture, or just place the leaf.
And it's really incredible. It opens up your entire island, really, the same way you decorated your house. You're going to be able to put stuff in so many interesting places and really
Trying to
make
get
your
on the
island feel
bench.
like your own.
じゃあこんな感じで場所も整ったので写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Okay, since we have the location and we have everything set up, I think I'm going to take a photo.
Show me. We've had the camera function before, but I want to know how it works in this game. Show me that camera.
So of course you'll be able to use the switch function,
zoom.
the switch camera to take a photo. But we also have a camera app on the Nook phone.
このカメラを使っていただくことで、ズ
Look,
ー
you
ム
have
機能だったり、こう
filters.
いうフィルター機能っていうのもあって、なんかより自由な撮影を楽しんでいただけます。
And by using this camera app, you're able to select filters or zoom in and out, and then so you'll be able to take photos that that you desire, that you can decorate a little bit more and have more freedom with.
It's a nice way to commemorate a big project, or when you've got a bunch of friends hanging out with you, take a look.
Oh, that's only a couple of emote slots compared to what we had before.
ポーズも決めて写真を撮ってみたいと思います。
Okay, I think I'm gonna strike a pose and then take this photo.
And something that folks maybe if they're very sharp-eyed are noticing, there's a little sort of spout that's coming out of the sand not too far from you. We can't really show this too much yet, but there's actually clams living on the beach, and if you dig those up, you can craft fishing bait using clams. So worthwhile keeping that in mind if you're really into fishing. That's going to be a lot of fun for folks who
This is amazing.
今この辺りにいましたよね。
I think I saw some spout coming out here.
Oh, nice! Got it.
ね、このようにDIY レシピっていうのは、例えば動物から教えてもらったりとか、
They're taking all of the things we love and they're just expanding on them. It's amazing.
買ったりとか、いろんな手段で DIY レシピは増えていきます。
So DIY recipes, you'll be acquiring them through other animals, or when you acquire a new item, that's something that that you'll also be able to acquire, or you'll also be able to buy them at stores as well.
I think it's interesting how that's really going to mix up players' experiences, depending on how you and maybe a friend of yours have been experiencing life on your island and what activities you've been doing. You might have quite a different collection of recipes at your disposal. So then when you have a chance to get together and play together, it might be, oh, by the way, what have you been making? What did I find? This is how I got this recipe. But it's a nice way to kind of share that knowledge and information as you play.
そうですね。
Like, look at all the different plants. It's not just flowers, and it's not just one type of weed. It's so many different plants. Well, I guess there was 2 types of weeds, excuse me. But now, there's cattails and dandelions, and
I'm showing you some of the gameplay.
I guess they had dandelions too.
And
Okay, listen.
Think that,
there's more.
This is, close to being
they didn't
done.
have cattails.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Show me Hamlet. I love
still want to
him.
work on.
2020年3月20日の発売日に向けて我々スタッフ一同頑張ってますので
We gotta flex our hospitality muscles.
So,
Thanks,
I'm sorry
Hamlet.
to ask, but if you would let us work a little bit longer and release this game on March 20th, 2020, we would very much appreciate it.
Well, I can certainly say, based on the experiences I've had having a great time with this game in the office, it's very much worth the wait. So I know, folks, if you're fans of the game, it's hard to be patient, but it's coming together so beautifully. I think the hardest thing for me right now is working on the game. I'm just ready to get my island, but it'll be soon. And Kyoko-san, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with our viewers as well as we wrap up?
はい、今回この新しい無人島という舞台で長くこの動物の森を楽しんでいただけるようにともう少しお時間いただくんですけども楽しんでいただけるように作るに引き続き開発頑張っていきますのでもう少しお待ちいただければと思います。
So, we'll be asking you for a little bit more time in order for us to have you enjoy this desert life on an island for a very, very long time. So we're all working hard to release this game. So thank you very much for your understanding.
Yeah, but in the meantime, if you wanted to hang out with some of your Animal Crossing friends, you could check out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on smart devices. It's free to download, and there's a lot of stuff that's been added to that game.
That is one mobile
since,
game that I'm down with.
So
I do
check
love
that
me
out.
some Animal Crossing
That's all
Pocket
the time we
Camp.
have for today for Animal Crossing New Horizons.
It'll
Thank
be
you so
in your
much,
hands in
Sam,
March. True.
Kyoko-san,
Thank you so much.
Nogami-san, and Noriko.
Pocket
and,
Camp is a
coming
good
up
time.
next on Nintendo Treehouse Live, we got The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Exciting. I won't lie, guys. I'm like hanging on by a thread right now. I'm so tired. Because I did not sleep last night at all because I wanted to be up for the direct to make sure I didn't miss anything and I wasn't late for anything. So I think I'm probably gonna end stream there, but I'll link here. Just so you guys, I mean, I'm sure you'd have this anyway. But here, let's do this. Okay. Here's the link if you want to check out the Treehouse, continue to watch the Treehouse.